we are doing what we call a participatory scenario planning. Every season, we are supposed to prepare people on what kind of pattern are we going to have in terms of the weather pattern. So how is rain going to behave during that period? To prepare farmers and other people on what they can do during that short season.
The project has three main objectives. One is to promote behavior change by encouraging the residents, or rather the households, to separate waste at source. So how are we going to do this? We've identified some of the waste collectors, basically the youth within the neighborhood, who we are going to train. The waste collectors are in turn going to do a door-to-door sensitization of the same to these households. So that is one of the main objectives. The second objective is to reduce the amount of waste going to the dump site. We know 60% of our waste is basically the biodegradable waste. The other 20 to 30% is the recyclables. Then the other portion is the other waste. So our target is to focus on the 30%, that is the recyclables. So in this case, we are going to provide the households with three bags, or rather one bin and 2 bags. So the bin is going to use, we are going to use the bin to collect the biodegradable waste at the household. The other 2 bags, we're going to collect the recyclables. So all the recyclable, all the dry waste going to be put in the other bag. And then the third bag, we use it for the sanitary waste.
Kisumu County has a total of 300,745 households. Out of this number of households, a bigger population use unclean sources of energy for cooking and lighting. So there is a smaller percentage that use clean sources, LPG and other sources. Now, there is a technology called biogas. Out of these 300,745 households, only 0.6% use biogas. And biogas is a technology that ideally can help move this bigger population into adoption of renewable energy. What we want to solve, or what we want to do in the early action, is install some biogas units, demonstration units. Because one thing we realized that most people don't know about this technology. Most people have the capacity to own biogas systems, but the problem of where to get it, who to do it, is an issue. So we want to do demonstration units in all the 7 sub-counties at strategic points where everyone will come and see a working biogas system, so that thereafter he can go back home and install one for his use. In this program, we have identified vocational training centers as the point where we are going to install the biogas systems. Why? Because we are sure about the population that comes into these training centers every day, and the whole project revolves around awareness creation. We want people to actually see and ask and know, so that they go back home and build.
The project that is implemented under the SECA program will be implemented in Seme sub-county, and that project is called multiplication of tree seed germplasm for carbon sequestration. It will be implemented in that sub-county by the community themselves for sustainability purposes it is the community who will be performing all the duties. So the community will be empowered on how to do their own home nurseries. So the community will come over at that center, at that learning center, to be trained on how to establish their own tree nurseries at home. And they will also be trained on how to do their own tree seed collection and establish the same tree seeds so that they can use them for income generation. They can produce and sell a seedling as income generation for the small household families. And then we will also be training them on utilization of the trees themselves.